Hey, welcome back. So before starting IPv4 addressing directly, let's first see some mathematics involved in the binary number system. So long back, the number system used was urinary number system. So here the symbol used were only 0. So we can see here in abacus, so in urinary number system to represent 5, we had 5 symbols. To represent 3, we had 3 symbols. So this is the way in ancient time numbers were represented. After this, decimal number system came. So decimal number systems, these are base 10 number systems. So the symbol used here was 0 to 9. So basically if a number system is base m, so the total symbols used will be m starting from 0 to m minus 1. Similarly, hexadecimal number systems, these are base 16 number systems. So here m is 16. So the symbols used are 0 to 15. But since we have only 0 to 9 symbols, for 10 we use A, 11 B, C, D and E. But the problem with these number systems are that computer only understands 0 and 1. So in computers we use binary number systems. Binary number systems are base 2 number systems. So in base 2 we use two symbols 0 and 1. So let's solve some of the problems in binary number system. So if we have n bits, so how many total number of binary numbers can be formed? So we can see if we have n bits, suppose n bits we have, and we know that in binary number systems there are only two symbols used 0 and 1. So for every bit we have two possibilities, either it will be filled by 0 or it will be filled by 1. So for second bit also it can be filled by 0 or it can be filled by 1. So for all the bits we have two options. So we can see that total options, like for every bit we have two options. So total numbers formed will be 2 into 2 into 2 till n times, that will be equal to 2 to the power n. So if we have n bits, so the total numbers formed will be 2 to the power n. So let's see what if we had only n is equal to 1. So if we had n is equal to 1, the total number formed would be 2 to the power 1, that's 2. So 0 and 1. So if n was 2, so total number formed would have been 4. So the numbers are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. And we can check for the other number also, and so on we can check for other number. So let's change this problem a little bit and see the next problem. Now suppose if the first bit is fixed as 1. So in this problem we are just fixing the first bit value as 1. So how many total numbers can be formed? So we had n bits, out of which first bit has been fixed as 1. So we have n minus 1 remaining bits. So for all the remaining bits we have two options. We can fill either by 0 or we can 1. So on every bit we have two options. So the total number formed will be 2 into 2 till n minus 1 time. So that will be 2 to the power n minus 1 number. So for the first number we can't have two options since 1 is fixed here. So this is the one way to solve this problem. But let's see this problem with respect to probability. So what is the total number of formed by n bits? So 2 to the power n is the total number that was formed with the n bits. And we know that at the first place either 0 can be there or 1 can be there. But both have the same probability, right? Because the probability of having 0 at first place is same as probability of having 1 at the first place. So basically 1 has probability 1 by 2 to be at the first place. And since 2 to the power n is the total number formed with n bits, so out of those the numbers starting with 1 will be 2 to the power n into 1 by 2. That will be 2 to the power n minus 1. So we can see that this value is same as the value which we calculated. So yeah. Now let's modify this question a little bit more and see the next question. So now if the bits at first two places are fixed as 1, 1, so what will be the total number of numbers formed? So in this question, I will not only want to focus on the total number of binary numbers formed, but also want to focus on in how many ways can we fix the first two digits. So we can see the first two digits can be fixed in the four ways. So since it is a two digit to fix, so we can fix in 0001 10 or 11. So we can solve this problem also in two ways. The first way is like if we fix first two digits, so the number of bits left will be n minus 2, and every bit will have two possibilities. So 2 into 2 n minus 2 times, so that will be equal to 2 minus 2 to the power n minus 2. So this is the total number formed if we have 1 fixed as the first two bits. So let's see the second approach. So since we have these four possibilities to fix at the first two digits, two bits, so for the probability of each of these four to come at the first two digits is same. So for 1 also the probability would be same as the other three. So it will have 1 by 4 probability to come at the first place, first two bits. So we know that total numbers formed are 2 to the power n, and here we see that 1 to come at the first we have probability as 1 by 4. So if we multiply the probability, what we'll get? We'll get 2 to the power n minus 2. So this is the same result as we calculated earlier. Now let's see this example. So this is the total number forms out of the 4 bits. So with 4 bits, how many total numbers will form? 2 to the power 4, 16. So this is the 16 numbers that are formed with the help of 4 bits. Now let's see what happens if we fix the first digit. So we can see that what if we fix the first digit? If we fix the first digit as 1, so how many total parts is created? We can see that there are two parts created based on the first digit. So basically if we fix the one digit, so the parts will created as 2 to the power 1. So here we can see there are two parts created if we fix the first digit. So for every one, if we fixed 1, so how many numbers are formed? We can see that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So these are the 8 numbers that are formed by fixing as 1. So total number forms are 2 to the power 4 minus 1, that's 2 to the power 3, that's 8. So we can see that by fixing one digit, we are dividing it in 2 to the power 1 part. And for every part, we have 2 to the power 3 numbers associated with it. So let's see it what if we fix the first two numbers. So if we fix first two numbers, then how many ways we can fix first two number? So it should be 2 to the power 2. So these are the four ways: 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. So this is the first way to fix first two digit. This is the second way, this is the third way, and this is the fourth way. So basically by taking two digits, fixing two digits, we are able to divide the whole numbers in four parts, and every part is having four numbers, right? So basically since it is taking two digits as fixed, so it should be total numbers with every part is 2 to the power 4 minus 2, that is 2 to the power 2, that's 4. So basically for every fixed bits we are creating, if two bits are fixed, we are creating 2 to the power 4 two parts, and for every part we will be having total number n minus fixed digits, and that will give you the numbers associated with the every part. So let's see what happens if we take 3 bits as fixed. So if we fix first 3 bits, total number of partitions should be, that should be 2 to the power 3, that's 8. So let's see, this is the first part, this is the second part, this is the third part, this is the fourth, this is fifth, this is sixth, this is 7, this is 8. And for every part we have two numbers associated with it. Why? Because total bits was 4 minus 3, that's 2 to the power 1, that's 2. Now let's summarize it. Suppose we have a n bit number. So if we have n bits number, total numbers formed will be 2 to the power n. And if k bits out of these are fixed, suppose k bits are fixed, so total number of partition that will be done is, number of partitions are 2 to the power k. And for each of the partitions, they will be having 2 to the power n by 2 to the power k, and that's 2 to the power n minus k. So basically for each partition, you will be having 2 to the power n numbers. So now you would be thinking why I came up with so much maths before explaining IPv4 addressing. So the reason is in IPv4 there are total 32 bits. So their n is 32. And first k bits, these represent network ID. So this is network ID. and the remaining n minus k, this is called host id. So with n bits, how many partitions or how many networks can we have? So this is the total number of networks we will have. And for every network, how many host IDs we will having? So this is 2 to the power n minus k. This is the total number of host per network is given. So network size is 2 to the power n minus k. So in next video, we will understand the IPv4 addressing.